bringing news, ideas, and community needs. We learn, we grow, we stay informed together in harmony. Our voices are heard. SpeakHarmony, where knowledge meets community.
Where knowledge meets community. Welcome, welcome, everyone. I'm Sharon Thompson, the host of the SpeakHarmony podcast, and I'm here with Dr. Sharon Reid, my co-host. Guys, we are in APAP Media Studios, turning the volume up. This place is filled with beautiful, famous people. We are so blessed in this community, Sharon. What do you say?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I tell you, our guests just brought them out.
Totally. I mean, they came out in full fledged.
We'd love to see you in the place as well. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome you all. So, again, I'm Sharon Thompson, and we're delighted that you decided to join us this evening. We want to shout out our abled, our amazing, the greatest that there ever has been, APAP Media, Mr. P
Group. There
and Damien. And so we want to thank you, as usual, for bringing this a photo and production full-service media company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera recording, video and live streaming services, and many, many, many more. They do this every week so effortlessly. And we're thankful and we're grateful to you guys. So if you want to know the best and you want to connect with the best, tune in and turn on 470-657-1998. That's 470-657-1998. That's how you get them. You can email them also at info@apapmedia.com. That's info@apapmedia.com. They are the best.
All right.
Ciao. So Sharon, what's going on today?
I usually ask you, how was your weekend? I didn't have so much of I had a very productive weekend. But my today, oh my goodness, it was a great day so far.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. I started off doing 15 minutes of Tai Chi and 15 minutes of weightlifting, and had my husband join me with some other exercises, and then I got to bathe the sun and get sun-kissed in my backyard. Then I got to finish some work, and then I have the pleasure of being here. So,
girlfriend, that's why you came in here popping.
I was like,
right, with her royal colors, purple, just lilac, whatever, royalty.
Okay.
Go ahead, girl.
So I just had to say that first, but of course, how was your weekend? What did you do?
It was great. You know, it's weird, but I'm trying to remember what I did on Saturday.
Because you know you are the sister connector out and about.
I don't remember what I did on Saturday. I just remember what I did on Sunday.
Okay.
So that was the Jamaican 64th Independence Ecumenical Service by the Honorary Council of Jamaica, Dr. Elaine Bryant. And that was fantastic because that brought out a whole lot of people from our communities. The Africans, the Haitians, the St. Lucians, the Bajans, the Jamaicans, everyone, a melting pot, and I loved it. Beautiful. The elected officials, of course, came out and showed up, but it was great. So Sunday was great, and of course, sampling of the foods, the ethnic foods, so it was great. You had a fabulous one.
Right. So you were doing your thing.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Well, SpeakHarmony family, this is Dr. Sharon Reid, the Heart Lady, and I come with, at the beginning, we talk about the national days. And one of the, if I can get it up here. Sharon.
Tell me.
Tomorrow is Women's Equality Day. Okay? Yes. That's right. So all the sisters in the house, let me hear you say, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. All right. Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
And so this day, it commemorates the 1920 ratification of the 19th Amendment, giving the American women the right to vote. And I took out, they have the National Women's History Alliance organization. And, they have the whereas, and they can be pretty long. But I really wanted to give two whereas. Whereas role models are genuinely needed to face the extraordinary changes and unrelenting challenges of the 21st century. We need to be here.
We just spoke about that.
We were speaking about that today.
We just spoke about that. The village, we need people.
That's right.
Are representing.
Whereas learning about women's tenacity, Courage and creativity throughout the centuries is a tremendous source of strength. Yes. That's right. So big up to the women who are doing the do.
Yes.
So here's a fun one.
Yes. And we don't want the men to be left up because we've got men in.
Yeah, but they get their day. Tomorrow's our day. We ain't talking about them. Tomorrow's our day. Okay, ladies. Okay. And then we have a fun one. Uh-oh. It is National Toilet Paper Day tomorrow. And it marks the history of the bathroom essentials. Okay. And it is the first of the patent back in 1871. So can you guess what people used to use instead of toilet paper? Leaves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Corn cobs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they use stones.
Stones.
Yeah. And then water. We can go with the water. Yeah. Okay. But here's an important one. That was the fun one, but here's an important one, Sharon. Tomorrow is National Got Checked Day. And it promotes health and cancer screenings. And it's a health awareness day founded in just 2021.
Are you joking?
Yes, right. And by this nonprofit called First Company Pink. And it serves as a direct reminder to prioritize early cancer detection, routine screenings, and regular self-exams. Because, breast and chest health, heart health, are the utmost importance. So doing these screenings are pretty easy, right? And you said don't leave out the men. Prostate checks, absolutely. A lot of them are shy. But how many have we heard this year who didn't do well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's why the wives, the significant others, the mothers, the sisters, the friends ought to remind their male counterparts that stop playing tough.
Get the screening.
We need you all.
That's right. Get the screening.
So get to screening. So it's important, it's imperative that you get that screening done.
And here's the last one for the day, for tomorrow. Black Business Month.
Yes.
And Family Fun Month. And so it is an ongoing monthly observance throughout all of August. All right? And the goal is to highlight economic impact, address fundings, drive patronage to Black-owned businesses. And that's exactly what we do here.
I'm all the way there.
And so whether or not you, for the rest of the month, you want to do a pop-up, support solo entrepreneurs, companies, small business, big biz, let's support and keep the money circulating in our communities.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, though.
Yeah.
We must do that. We must make a concerted effort to make sure we keep the money in our, because a lot of us don't realize it. We want to eat out, and so we want to eat at the 5-star diners or the 5-star whatever, or go to the 5-star hotels. I get it. But you know what? What are you putting back in your community?
Going out of our communities.
Of course.
Supporting other communities instead of building
ours. We're not building our own, but when there's a defect, when there's stuff missing from our community, we complain. So we're responsible for that.
That's right.
So we not only do it for the month of August, it's
year round
that we do it, but year round.
Absolutely.
369.
369. Okay, not 65, 69.
No, not 65, 69.
So double up.
So we do it. We just keep doing it.
All right. And so speaking about Black-owned business,
yes,
we are celebrating a young lady who has more than 10 years experience in promoting healthier lifestyle. Now, that's straight up my alley.
Oh, yes.
We want to welcome Miss Yvette Muhammad, and she is a highly qualified health and wellness coach committed to facilitating holistic transformation. And she holds a Master of Public Health degree and recognized as both a Master Certified Health Education Specialist and a National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach. All right. And so her expertise is in weight management, chronic conditions, and definitely smoking cessation and positivity training. We want to hear a little bit more about that.
Yes.
And so she also is an enthusiast about culinary arts and fitness. So she exercised. She was smiling when I said I did Tai Chi this morning. Yeah, she was smiling. I saw her in the corner of my eye. She says, yes, all right. And let me mention her signature shift meditations. That's SHIFT, silence, harmful, inner feedback, and thrive. And it's designed to help clients reframe their negative self-talk.
I love that.
And harness imagination and their inner strength. Yes. And so we want to welcome the wonderful holistic practitioner herself, Yvette Muhammad. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Wow.
Thank you for that illustrious introduction.
Hey.
I am really pleased to be here. This is a great studio. We have a great audience here.
Yes,
I am
ma'am.
so excited to speak with you ladies today.
All right. You are definitely
Absolutely
welcome.
of course. And so tell the folks, who is Yvette Muhammad beyond all those titles and those accolades, those accomplishments? Who is Yvette Muhammad?
So Yvette Muhammad is G-Ma. She is Ma, mother, Yvette, sister. My mom kind of gets it all mixed up a little bit. Mushavette. She calls the other sisters first, and then she gets to me.
I know that very well.
Yeah. And so I really love family, and family really helps me to be who I am. And beyond being a coach, I am part of a beautiful family, part of a beautiful community who really try to embrace all of those things that you talked about a little while ago. Giving back to the community, and the Family Fun Day is really something that we try to do a lot of. I think that's who I am.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, Yvette, what was, if you can remember, the defining moment in your life when you decided to be this wonderful health coach?
That is an interesting story. So I actually started off as a caterer. I was catering lunches to Delta Airlines Reservation Center before they built their cafeteria. So they would have companies come in, they come in, they bring your stuff, and you sit there and people come and buy it. After a while, people would tell me, they would ask me, what's in your food? Like, I've been eating your food, it's really good. And my blood pressure got better. And my doctor said, keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I'd hear these stories. And at first I thought, well, I don't know what it is. And I had to think about it. It's because we've gotten away from just being, just cooking the food the way our mom cooked it. Eating at the table, stress-free, share your day, relax. And I started promoting more of the healthier foods. It became a bit of a strain to cater. People wanted me to cater things that I didn't want to really cook. You managing a condition, can you fix me a dessert? Fix me that, peach cobbler without any sugar. And so I started to recognize that it's more than just a way of eating, but it's a way of living. It's a lifestyle. It's a mindset. And then I started back to school, and I started taking up classes. I had to start from the beginning in college, and so I was one of the older people in class at Clayton State University, where I kind of learned about stress management. And I started working with the, I got my bachelor's degree in health and fitness management. So I learned my way around the gym. And I learned an appreciation for lifting weights and cardio fitness and things like that. I was originally going to school for a dietitian, But I changed my mind because I didn't want to be part of a system that I felt was broke.
Right.
It may have been the more economically feasible thing to do, as a registered dietitian is in high demand,
Yeah.
but that's not where my heart was.
Yeah.
And so I went on to start coaching in various ways. I started off in the gym at the YMCA as a wellness coach.
Yeah.
So that was mostly around the fitness, for your body, and not so much for the health management. I continued with my education and studies, got a master's in public health, and went on to do coaching in various ways for screenings at worksite wellness. When people go and get their screenings, get the finger stick, and they tell you about your cholesterol and your blood glucose levels. They give you a little brief coaching session about what you're going to do, and I did that.
Yeah.
And I really liked that.
Yes.
And that's when the light went off. I was like, oh, okay, so I really like kind of coaching people, telling them
Yeah.
Of course.
what they can kind of do. As I went on to get different certifications, though, I learned how to not really tell people, but listen to people. Because we all really know what we should be doing. And when you listen to people, when you allow them and give them a space where they can talk it out, where they can, where you can be their sounding board, they'll say some things that they know they should be doing. And then I can circle back around and be like, so are you thinking about working on this? What are you doing? So it's a moving target. I still don't feel like I've totally arrived, but I really like talking to people. I like helping people.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. So what lesson would you say you've learned the hard way? Because, you were doing your catering, you were helping people, you were, and then you found that there was another way, there was a way around that. What would you say was that defining moment? That really you said, this is what I really, really want to do. I'm designed for this.
With the biometric screenings. Yeah.
And what does that entail, though?
So
those folks who don't know what that is, you look in that camera and tell them precisely what biometric screening is, because there are folks who have no clue.
So a biometric screening is usually put on or orchestrated by the insurance companies. They do it to offer people a incentive. You'll get a discount on your premiums, or they have a lot of different tests. So it includes a finger stick. They use a cholestech machine where they take a little, just a little bit of blood, and they put it in the machine. It comes back with your cholesterol levels, your total cholesterol, your LDL, low density lipids, your high density lipids, that's supposed to be the good fat, the triglycerides, your blood glucose levels. Sometimes they'll have additional tests that will measure your A1C for your blood glucose over like about 3 months. Sometimes we'll do a PSA for the men to see how their prostate is doing. Tobacco test, nicotine. The nicotine test is a big one, because a lot of employee groups will charge you extra, or they may be nice and they'll say that they'll give you a discount if you're not a smoker, or you might have to do a program for tobacco cessation. So before COVID, this was a really big industry. It was like huge. We would go around to all of the different places. I loved it. We would, it'd be a team. Sometimes it would be 10 or 15 people. Sometimes it'd be 50, depending on how big the workplace was that we were going to.
Yeah.
We'd set up our tents. We'd put our little things up, and people would come. We would be there. Usually we'd be there at the crack of dawn. First thing in the morning, we'd see everybody. And we'd have different little stations. For some companies, you would go through the whole thing. You'd do the finger stick for people, you'd weigh them in, you'd measure their waist circumference, you'd take their blood pressure, and then you'd go over the results with them, and then you'd talk to them a little bit. For some companies, you'd go to different stations. You get weighed in here, you do this, you do that. And for those companies, I always wanted to be the coach. I always wanted to be at the end. I want to go over the results. I want to talk to the people. And I got pretty good at it, like I had a whole little spiel, okay, this is your total cholesterol. This is what it is. This is what it should be. And we go down the line. And so based on these numbers, what do you think? What is your plan? But we only got about 5 minutes, and so people would rattle off their goals, when they're presented like that, they'd be like, oh, I need to cut out this or I need to do that. I really like that. That was my aha moment.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and you notice you don't have to tell people.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because people get resistant when you tell them what they should do. But when you open it up and let them say, okay, this is what I'd like to do, or they already know what they should be changing for themselves. I love it. I started right there as well. So I definitely relate to what you're saying. So tell me, how did the public health part, how do you integrate the public health, and what do you find is the most common concern that your clients have?
That's a hard question because I see a broad audience. Because I've worked for the insurance companies mostly, I've not had a niche market. You know what I mean? I've talked to some of everybody.
Right.
Wow.
And so it's hard to pinpoint exactly what people are really concerned about. I can tell you what I'm really concerned about.
What do you see
What
as
are
the
you-
most
yeah.
common concern?
Yes.
I'm concerned overall about where we are today as a country with them cutting back on services, with Big Pharma really pushing and promoting all of their products, with individuals kind of knowing what they should be doing, but not really,
Yeah.
I won't say focused, not really wanting to make the change. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll take this pill. It's not bothering me right now. And because the medications do such a good job of masking
There you go. There you go.
the fire alarm, you
Yeah.
got a fire in the house and the smoke detector's going off. You keep shutting it off.
He goes off
I'll
all
do
the
it
time.
tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then the house burned down, and so that's my concern now, is that the current administration is going to pull the rug from under everyone, where you're not going to be able to put the fire, you're not going to be able to turn the alarm off.
Yeah.
And they don't have the skills, they don't know what they should do to be better.
They don't know
That's-
what they should do
should
to
know.
be better.
Yeah, but that's preempted because we had an interview before we're having this interview. We were talking with the audience,
Yeah.
and there are so many informed people sitting in this audience right now. And we talked about that, what's happening with the current situation in America and the world at large.
And it's all playing a
know.
part of this instant gratification, society. And, I've had people say, well, I'll just pop a pill for that. I don't have time to boil the herbs and to make the concoctions or to go to the health food stores. Too expensive, but they've never done comparative shopping. And so they don't really recognize
flip side
that.
of that.
Yeah. And
There's a flip side of that, though, because what we discussed earlier was
Access.
the affordability, the access, the advocacy. I mean, it doesn't exist anymore. So there are people who can afford to go to the doctors.
Because of insurance.
Right. But then there are people who don't have insurance.
Yeah.
And those who even have insurance,
Can't
they still,
afford the
The
copay.
copay is a problem. So
And then who you can go to, it dictates who you can go to. All right? Yeah.
So we're gonna.
So, does anyone here in the audience have a comment?
with
Oh, we
health.
do. It's hands-on.
Diane Scott. Thank you, Diane. Diane Scott.
Diane, Miss
Miss
Yvette.
Yvette is very hands-on when it comes to health. She's she's been very supportive of me and my health journey. I thank her.
Oh, thank
Wow.
you, Diane. I haven't seen Diane in a while. Thank you.
I
Oh,
love
good.
that.
And she said she hasn't seen you in a while. Thank
So-
you for tuning in. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Diane.
So we want to pass the microphone because we want to ask folks in the question in the audience. If you want to grab that microphone and chat with us a little bit. Do you have any questions? What do you have to offer before we go on our break? Any comments?
It looks like you're ready.
Yeah, we got one over there. She's ready. So just step to the mic. Step over here, please. Yes.
She said, "Oh, I got to stand up." That's all
fine.
right.
That's all right.
Thank you so much for everything that you've all shared tonight. I do have a question, though. As a public health advisor myself, and I find that a lot starts in the mind, and mental health oftentimes is what's unchecked, and it's the physical, and it's the ailments, and it's the disease prevention, and all of that that manifests itself, but hardly is the mental checked, right? So what would you say about the work that you're doing and how that and how you encourage the people you work with to also learn how to be a healthy mental health, basically? How do you get them to acknowledge that the root of many of their problems might be because of their mental health, and how, their mindset and how they're thinking and moving in life mentally?
Wow, thank you. Wow.
Talking with them, giving them that space to kind of express what ails them, what they're having difficulties with. And a lot of times they will say that they need to talk to somebody about it. A lot of times I have to be very careful and draw the line to let them know I'm not a therapist, and so this is a space where we can talk about this, but I don't diagnose, I don't prescribe. And when you need that level of care, you should take care of that, go look for that, and then we can look at the options available. Sometimes they just need that, sometimes to hold their hand and kind of talk to them about it. If I'm working within the insurance, then we can go online and we can pull up providers and give them a list of providers, and that's a great way to help them get started with it. But I'll say this, the younger generation, they own it. They take care of their mental health.
Yeah. With all the apps
The
that
younger
they have out there, some of them, I'm a little afraid of the fact that they'll go to the apps rather than talking to a human. That's whole nother issue we could talk about.
Totally different show.
Thank you so much for the question and comment, because we do know that mental health does play a lot on the choices that they make in taking care of their self. And so I'm sure that you're promoting self-care along with self-development, and can recognize if they need to go to other providers, you have the resources, and this is what we do. So feeding off of that question there, what do you think that this generation needs to do differently? And I know we're talking about the choices we make and how we eat, but what do you think needs to be done differently and be able to create new opportunities for the generation to come?
I'm sorry, I have a tickle. I think more interpersonal relationship skills.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. Interpersonal relationships, really, instead of just, like I was saying earlier, right, talking to chat or talk, going and following a TikTok.
Yes.
All right. So we're just going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back with more questions with Miss Yvette. Thank you.
Yes.
This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, APAP Media Group. APAP Media Group is a full-service creative video and photo production company specializing in podcasting, multi-camera recording, and live streaming. Contact them by email at info@apapmedia.com. That's info@apapmedia.com. Thank you to our sponsor, APAP Media Group.
Welcome back to the second segment of the SpeakHarmony podcast today. And as usual, Sharon, we have so many things happening in our Hotlanta. This place is just always jumping. Oh my God. Always. Literally and figuratively.
Yes, that's right.
So this weekend we have on the 29th, that's this Saturday, JESA, the Jamaican Ex-Soldiers Association, the Atlanta chapter, presents annual camouflage barbecue. So that's going to be at 1943 South Hairston Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Camouflage dress codes. So come dressed in your camouflage.
Yes,
good
ma'am.
food, good friends.
That's
good
it.
times, and food fun.
And with that, Sharon,
Yes.
we want to remind our viewers and listeners to check out our last podcast where we talked to the president of JESA.
That's right. Yes, we did. Yes, we sure did. So we also have a health fair on Saturday, a couple of other health fairs. August 29th, it's this Saturday again, 11 to 3 p.m., Sunflower Pediatrics, and they're located at 5422 Highway 28 in Sugar Hill, Georgia. That's 470-589-7555. Contact them for more information. And we have on Sunday we have, we have something else. Huge. It's a 30th anniversary celebration luncheon this coming Saturday, August 29th, 12 to 4 p.m. Health, wellness, skincare, and you don't want to miss it. It's at Escovich's Restaurant at 4800 Briarcliff Road, Northeast Atlanta. There's free parking. And for more information, you may contact 770-879-8712. And finally, we have Emancipation Celebration. So we're honoring our ancestors, embracing our legacy, and that takes place this Sunday from 3 to 6 p.m. at White Oak Hills Baptist Church at 5171 Redan Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia. You may contact Joycelyn Martin at 404-667-7933. And they're going to have African drumming and dance, spoken words and storytelling, libation ceremonies, and so on. You don't want to miss that. But we also have another quick event here, big time. It's big. The Rhythm of Jamaica Art featuring the Bronze Lens eventive.org. And so you may reach out, get online and check that out, bronzelens.eventive, so it's eventive.org. And you don't want to miss that. This coming Sunday. For more information, get on that website and check it out. And guys, we are so privileged, like I said, at SpeakHarmony Podcast. We are, because we've got in the studio some famous people from our community. Mr. Ketty, take it away and introduce the folks here. There he is.
Yeah, so I'm here today with Mrs. Maffin Emmanuel, who's the director and producer of Shantayes World. Shantayes World being an award-winning Caribbean film with a powerful story that will have you feel the full spectrum of emotion. We're coming to Atlanta on September 20th at 4 p.m. at the Plaza Theater. Plaza Theater, only 10 to 15 minutes outside of Midtown, pretty central, so wherever you're coming from, you can get there. Don't miss out. It's happening on September 20th at 4 p.m. If you want tickets, head over to iyanolapictures.com. That is IYANOLA pictures, one word.com. Don't miss out.
Wow. Thank you for coming in. Wow. And guys, we look forward to supporting you. So look out. Get in touch with these folks. Is there a number that they can, or if they get on that website, they'll be able to?
Yeah, right on that website, there's a WhatsApp link right there that you could follow.
As island people, we do the WhatsApp.
Yeah, everybody does WhatsApp.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you
We
for coming
appreciate
in
you.
and supporting.
Thanks for having us.
And he neglected to say something.
What did
What
I
about the
neglect to say?
Cannes Festival? I mean, You got to give a little more juice.
Yeah,
Festival.
spice it up,
Spice it
son.
up because you guys are they're not ordinary people, guys. They're just down
very
playing
humble.
it. You got to turn that volume
So,
up.
if you want us to spice it up, I could talk a little bit to Mrs. Emmanuel's achievement.
do.
She just got an honorary doctorate very recently from the University of Greenwich.
Yes, congratulations, my sister.
And Shantayes World has won 2 awards, the best feature in its category
Look
from
at
the
that.
International New York Film Festival.
Yes.
And also, she was awarded Best Director, Best Woman of Color by the New York African Diaspora Film Festival.
Big. That's what we're talking
big
about.
deal.
That's a big deal.
All of
That's
the-
a big deal, but he's not done.
I just want to point out that all of those achievements, as much as we appreciate them, just point to the power of the story.
Yes.
And that Inola Pictures were always story first. And we think that this is a story that is really going to touch you guys.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
We
And
look
big up
forward.
because these folks are from St. Lucia.
All right.
Say the word. This is what we. We're Caribbean people. We're black folks. We're people of color. So we
and we
promote each
tell
other.
stories.
Yes.
This is
Absolutely.
how our history evolves through storytelling.
Yes.
And prayerfully we don't lose that art, listening and hearing from the griots of our time.
Absolutely.
All right. And, there's another sister sitting right next to Dr. Emmanuel. You can't leave her out. This young lady over here. This young lady here.
Come on in.
Kitty.
Oh,
We're putting her on the spot. Yes.
this is my wife, Naomi.
Awesome.
Hi, nice to meet you all.
Thank you for coming in.
Gonna leave
Of
our
course.
wifey?
No, we're not gonna leave her out.
Leaving wifey out. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having me.
Speak Harmony. You see, we don't just talk it; we speak it.
Yes, we
all
do.
right, in harmony.
We connect.
We are doing the do. Right. All right. So thank you so much, Katie. And let's go back to our guest, Miss Yvette Muhammad, who is really talking to us about health and wellness and fitness and how you make a difference in the community. And so let's say this, if you were to sit across your 25-year-old self, what would you tell her today?
Oh, wow. Go ahead and go to school. Go ahead and take some classes.
Okay.
Just get it started. I was not a big fan of school, although I love to learn. Not in such a structured way. But just get it done. Get it started.
All right. But you
Yeah.
did
Yeah,
in your own time.
eventually.
Everything is in divine time.
Sure. I like that because I've always maintained that college is not for everyone. I always say that because there are folks that learn differently, and like you alluded to, it's. I think honestly, the curriculums they have these days, they need to be revamped because there are children that are showing up and showing out their skill set from kindergarten, their artistic side, their scientific side, whatever it is, and so I think it would be really a thing if teachers were trained to identify that, the skill set that they have from a tender age, to sort of push them in that direction, sort of start them off early.
Yeah, or how to relate the academics that they get to the practicalness of what they do.
True, but I'm saying that it's not that some are slower than others. It's just that they learn at different paces. So you would have the scientific-minded ones, I'm saying, over here, the artistic ones over here, and so you put them in the group they belong and emphasize that and push them in that direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes a lot of
yeah.
sense.
And they do have
so
some
it does.
programs like that, so kudos
but
to that.
But I'm saying that not enough in our general population.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would be a good thing because a lot of students, when they graduate high school, and I've seen it because I'm speaking from experience, from being around it, where they graduate high school and they're not scientific minded but they get pushed into the arts
technology.
or the other way around. So parents need to, and the community needs to sort of identify them and say, hey, you know what? Your child needs to be in that school down the road, the school for the sciences, or the school for the arts, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right.
That's my 2 pence.
Yeah, I
mean,
was
it just
that
makes
mother,
sense.
Sharon. I
Of
was
course.
like, by the time my children were in 10th grade, I was like, so what you doing? What's your interest?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have one, I'm gonna tell you.
That's
I'll
it.
tell you what you're good at. That's how they did. And you're right. Not everyone was going to a 4-year university, but they were able to go and get a trade and are doing
Yes.
very well
Absolutely.
with that. Yeah, some of
absolutely.
them.
I see electricians out there because back in our time, electricians were a thing of the, taboo, so to speak. And now, forget it.
Yeah.
They're first place. They're making more money than
Oh,
those
yeah, they
sitting
make a
behind
lot of money.
the CEOs and CFOs sitting behind those big desks and
Yeah.
looking important. But anyway, back to square one here. So, what chapter of your life right now would you say you would change if you would change anything, or would you would fast forward
Would I fast forward to like here?
to here?
I don't know if I would, because every little step made me who I am today. It gave me the material that I have for my journals that I created to help people be their own advocate, be their own accountability partner. Write it down. What is it that you're trying to do?
Yeah.
What is your plan for getting there? Is the life you're leading today setting you up for the trajectory that you have envisioned for yourself in 5, 10, 15, 20
Nice.
years?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would fast forward, because there's a lot of bumps in the road. I had a lot of bumps, but I learned from those hard knocks.
Awesome.
I got perspective.
Yeah, and you
So
said
give us
you
some
have
of those things.
6
Yes.
journals.
Yes.
You got 4
Tell
of
us
them.
about these journals.
I have 6 journals.
Wow.
They are designed around 6 dimensions of wellness. So there is your spiritual wellness, there's your physical wellness, your health, there's your environmental wellness, financial wellness,
Yeah.
occupational wellness, and social wellness.
Yeah.
There's many more. If you go online, there's some institutions that really stretch it out to a whole lot. But I think that those 6 are key, because when you align yourself with really working on getting your spiritual in order, a lot of times that brings in order your social. You start to socialize with like-minded people, and or sometimes not. But I think focusing on specific areas is a great way to hone in and to make improvements.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
so these journals are designed that individuals would write out their wellness vision or their
Yes.
wellness, their spiritual journey. And I see you have one talks about health journey.
Yes.
So these are things that they can even bring to their provider when they're seeing the doctor. They can have certain questions and things, but it's also for introspective.
There's a place so for the health journal, it has a place for your food log and your sleep log. And there's a place for you to work on your gratitude practice every day. And then just regular journaling if that's what it is that you want to do. So they all come with different places, different little things, like the occupational journal has a place for you to take an assessment to figure out your signature strength, what it is that you're really good at, like we were just talking about. And then you can move in that direction. It can help
Correct.
you occupationally.
Yeah.
So the idea behind it is that the individual working with the journals, plan, because we're always creating. We're creating sometimes great things for ourselves. Sometimes we're creating chaos for ourselves, but we're always creating something. And so working on intentional creation is what the journals are all about, being intentional about the things that it is that you want to do by thinking about it. And it doesn't have to be etched in stone. Just because you wrote it down, just because you say you're going to do this, you can change your mind next week. It's okay. because the journals are yours. You
Right,
can
and it
do
gives you
with
more
it whatever you
structure.
want to do.
Yeah,
that it?
some
Structure.
flexibility.
Yeah, but I like that.
Yeah, and something that they can look back at and say, oh, this is where I was, or this is what I accomplished.
Yes.
Of
Oh, I
course.
forgot that I should do this, or I wanted to do that. So it's a
So
great,
it's a great way of
of
tracking,
yeah,
progress.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what advice would you give to someone listening right now who says, you know what, I'm not capable of more than this, but I'm afraid to make the next move. I want to do this, but I'm afraid to do it because you've done it. What advice would you give to that person who's saying that? I'm just not capable. I don't think I am.
To take a look at some of that negative self-talk. I'd like to talk with them about doing the shift, silencing that harmful inner feedback so that you can thrive.
Yeah.
We're our own biggest critic.
Yeah.
Say that again, please. That
Yeah, we are
shift.
our own biggest critic, the shift.
Yes.
Silencing harmful inner feedback and thriving. So that negative self-talk, it's not even ours sometimes. Sometimes it's something that was told to you way back when, or from an old schoolmate or classmate or a teacher that you
Yeah.
didn't necessarily get along with, and so being able to take a look at that and identifying what kind of cognitive distortion this is, are you over dramatizing it? Are you just seeing the black and white, not looking at the shades of gray? And so when you can kind of pick apart what your particular cognitive dysfunction is, because it's a dysfunction if you think that it's something that's going to stop you. When you can identify what it is, then you can handle it. One of the tools that I use that I found to be very impactful was positive quoting, PQ. So it's a book that this guy wrote, and he put up a whole program about identifying your saboteur.
Yeah, I remember that.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it's a really good
It's a
one.
good-
I
yes, I
like it
remember that.
because
Yes.
he made that so real. We
Yes.
all have that saboteur. It's that little voice that be like, yeah, you ain't doing that. So your judge, everyone comes with a judge because that's the way we learn how the world works. You know what I mean? We judge it because we've been taught, oh, this is wrong, this is right. And as we grow, sometimes the judge gets stronger. Sometimes the judge gets under control. And so when you can start to pinpoint your saboteur, the way you sabotage yourself, the things that you do, you took the long road around to get here because you sabotaged yourself like this way back there, and I did it like this here and there, and when you can identify it, then you can correct it.
Yeah.
And a lot of us are self-pleasing. I mean, people pleasers, rather.
That was
Because,
one of them, yeah.
You know,
She
and
hit a
that's,
lot.
yes. And so it's like, and honestly, we don't realize that. So I would say, Yvette, my life, finish that sentence for me, my life taught me this. Or it's teaching me this, because you're still on that journey. We're all on that journey.
My life taught me how to persevere
Ah, beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah.
and how to be grateful and how to recognize the God in me. My life has taught a lot, and I have a lot of blessings. And I have a lot of challenges. And when I get on the other side of the challenges, then I can see how blessed I was. I'm like, oh, okay, that was okay. It wasn't that bad.
And that's that's how the balance,
That's
right?
how it goes. Yeah.
It's the balance. You don't know good unless you know the bad. You don't know bad unless you know the good. So absolutely a wonderful answer. I love that. So as we move on, tell us a little bit more about the shift meditations.
So the shift meditation is just really a regular meditation, going inside, focusing on your heartbeat or your breath, and being able to be still for just a moment so that you can ground yourself. And having a grounding practice is something that I encourage everybody to find. Most of us, I think, were given these practices as children. You were taught how to pray. You were taught to recite Bible scriptures. You were taught these little things that were really grounding practices. A grounding
Quiet in
practice.
church.
Be quiet in church. That's when they should have told me to be paying attention to do the, recite, and then maybe I could have been quiet. But I used to talk then too. So having a practice where you can ground yourself is probably the greatest gift that we forget. And that's all the shift meditation is. It's a meditation. And on my website, I have a few meditations. I have a grounded meditation that bless the chakras. I have a meditation that is a grounded meditation where you can visualize yourself on the shore, at the water, and getting energy from the sun and releasing your worries and letting it wash away in the shore. Gratitude practice. So it's really not that complicated. I talk to people a lot about meditation, and they be like, I can't do it. I don't do it right. There's something wrong. And I'd be like, no, it's okay. If you just stick with it, just the silence, it's okay. The mind likes to wander. Just bring it back.
Yeah.
And so doing a guided meditation is a great way to start.
Yeah.
And eventually you can do it on your own.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell the folks, I mean, because you've got journals, you've got your website. We want people to be able to connect with you. Share with the folks how to reach you, because we're going to be wrapping up soon, and we want them to know more about what it is that you have to offer. What else?
So my journals are available on Amazon. You can also find me online. My website is Conscientious Counsel. I know it's a mouthful, so I'll spell it.
How do you spell conscientious? It's like
CONSCIENTIOUS, counsel, COUNSEL.com.
Okay.
But if you Google me, I think I come up too, and I think my website will come up as well. I am the innovative health coach because I come up with new ways to tackle your challenges.
Wonderful.
I love it. I love it. And if you want to, if you're mistaken, re-watch this podcast and you'll get it all.
Get it all.
That's it.
So we'd like to have a little fun with you.
Yes.
Before we wrap up. So, are you a morning person or a night owl?
I want to be a morning person, but I'm really a night owl.
Yeah.
Really.
But I'm not sure if I'm a night owl, because does it count if you like on the couch and the TV be watching you? So I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. I'm a night owl. I'm
night owl.
nocturnal all the way. I don't like mornings too much.
Yeah.
So are you kind of the planner, or you're the go with the flower?
I'm really the go with the flower who likes to think I'm a planner.
That's a creative answer.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. So,
But because then I plan it, and then, it kind of goes south a little bit, or it goes in a different direction, I'd be like, oh, okay.
If you follow the vibes,
yeah,
right?
yeah. What's your guilty pleasure, would you say?
Chocolate.
Mine too.
I feel
Dark
you
chocolate
on
or milk
that.
chocolate?
Chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
geez, chocolate.
Hello.
She's like chocolate. Give me
Anything chocolate.
Chocolate.
Anything chocolate.
All right.
Girl, please. They putting chocolate on chicken in Mexico, and it's delicious. I'd be like,
They do
oh,
for real?
well, yeah, it's called, what is it called, y'all?
Chocolate.
I never heard of it.
It is. It's like a sauce.
Chocolate
it's like
on chicken. I've never
It's
heard
cocoa. It's a sauce.
Oh,
What's
really?
it called? Y'all gonna look it up. And y'all be
that's
like,
a
Really?
I
You're looking at now. But chocolate with chicken.
I mean,
chicken
yeah,
chocolate.
it's I can't think of the name
That's
of it.
all right.
I don't know
Chocolate
what it is.
chicken.
My daughter gets it all the
Interesting.
time.
Here's a fun one. What song instantly puts you in a good mood?
I have a lot of them. I don't know. And I should have a happy playlist, because I talk about having a happy playlist.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's
the
about
songs you do.
having
Yes,
fun.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like anything I can sing, though. So it's a lot of them. Yeah, if I can
I
sing
like
it,
that.
if I know the words, then I'm okay. Anything Prince?
Really?
Girl, I'm right there with you. Yeah, I'm right there with her.
Right,
I'm right there with her. Yeah, right there. Give me friends. Give me
Right,
friends.
anything friends,
So
right.
money, freedom, or impact? Which matters most? Money, freedom, impact?
Freedom.
Freedom.
I'm with you. I'm with you because you know
Freedom.
what? Freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free to eat chocolate and listen to Prince.
I love her already.
Walk on the beach and eat. Oh, here it is. Okay, so what's
chocolate.
it?
Ooh,
Oh.
Right, so
chocolate
what's
with chicken.
What's it called?
Oh, easy
Spicy
Mexican
chocolate
chicken.
chicken.
Mo.
Easy Mexican.
No, what's the name of the sauce though?
The sauce. Let's see.
Chocolate.
The spicy chocolate. Okay, let's see. It's a mole.
A mole.
Mole. That's it.
Ew.
Huh? It's not.
It's actually really
Is
good. It's really good.
But so it's
Girl,
not
chocolate on
it's not-
anything.
Oh,
What
says
is
it's
it?
made out of cacao.
Cacao.
Like cacao. Yeah.
Oh, cacao.
Which is cocoa.
Oh,
Which
The
is
good, the
cocoa.
good chocolate. The real chocolate.
Real chocolate.
That's
The
where
real
that's where chocolate came from.
Yeah.
Real
That's
chocolate.
Yeah.
that's the source right there.
So what's
love
your
it.
biggest pet peeve?
Right now, today, there's all the people in the grocery stores walking around mindlessly on their phones because they shopping for other people and they be in my way. That's my biggest peeve right now. Like really, it's the mindless people walking in the stores.
Let me tell you, I believe you because I'm with
They
there.
standing in front of the eggs for like 10 minutes. Like just get a.
I'm there
I
with
don't
you.
know how they get people to chop for them because I am too
can't-
particular.
Me too.
I was like, this is what you call ripe?
You can't shop for me because if that tomato comes in and it's squishy,
Oh, my
or the
goodness.
avocado or the banana, I'm not eating it. So if you just take, and this is what they do. I've seen them. They take, some are gentle, but some of them just they throw that stuff in
I
my mouth.
watched them. You're
Of
right.
course, and I'm
I was
going,
like, oh,
I'm not eating that.
I'm not
paying
having
for that.
them shop for me, period.
So what's still on your bucket list, Yvette?
I haven't been to Africa yet. I
tell
haven't even
anyone.
been to Belize.
Not
What?
you, because I would have said you did.
Oh no, I haven't been to
Not
Africa
yet,
yet.
girl. You and I both.
I
you
want to
haven't
go
been
to
to
Belize. I would think that'll be my next one.
Let me know
I
when.
didn't make a bucket list because I don't want to kick it after I finish eating.
No, you
So
just
I
fill it
never
back
make-
up.
so I never-
You just
Oh,
fill it
okay,
back
that's
up.
how
You
it
just you don't
goes.
kick it. You fill it back,
back
up.
up.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's one thing that you are really good at that many people may not know?
They know it. I like to cook.
Oh,
I'm pretty
wow.
good at cooking.
Wow. And where do you live?
I'm in Mara. When I pull the grill out, I have to call y'all next
We're
time.
here every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Hello, that part.
Let me remind you, we're here every
Yes,
Tuesday.
every
at
Tuesday at 7
7 p.m. Okay, I have
7 to 8.
I'll have to bring you guys some of my jerk chicken and then put on my
you gonna
my
put some-
fake
you
my
gonna put some
fake
cacao on
island
there?
accent. Yeah.
You gonna put some
They be like,
cacao on there?
okay, girl.
All right.
Oh, so
it's so
listen.
much fun talking with you.
Yes. What's your favorite comfort food, though, before we go?
Apples
Really?
or watermelon. Well, because it's summertime, so it's
Yes,
watermelon.
watermelon.
The watermelon started off
You
pretty
like it
good, but
chilled?
now they kind of,
I know they're not good anymore. I noticed they're
but it
horrible.
started off really good.
I don't get it. It did.
Yeah.
And then it just,
You don't taste watermelon.
no.
I don't know what you taste, but it's
The
not
last
the
one, I
flavor.
didn't taste nothing.
Nothing. Me too.
And
Yeah.
I didn't even want to juice it. I threw it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah, my husband was saying the same thing. It's not sweet
Yeah,
enough.
we're
It doesn't
not-
have the flavor.
you don't have
So I'm
the
going to try to
flavor.
grow them next year.
See?
Yeah, my neighbor is.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to
so
grow them
yeah.
next year. So I
Wow.
can have them throughout because they should be okay. And they say that there's no more watermelons in Cordell. You know, that's where they go down and get them.
No way.
And they bring. That's what the guy told me.
Really? So, like you said, plant your own.
Yeah.
Because you know what? The seedless stuff ain't working. I
no.
ran into someone the other day. I don't eat anything without seeds.
You eat grapes?
I do with seeds.
With seeds.
With seeds.
Which is hard to find, but with
hard
seeds.
to
Yeah.
It is hard to find
Yeah.
because they're like phasing them out. It seems
Yeah,
I go and
yeah.
I bite them around it and I get my seed.
Well,
I'm sorry.
there is a plot to get rid of all the foods with seeds. But
Absolutely.
we won't go there.
We won't.
But since you like to cook, who would you like to have dinner with or cook for?
Ooh.
What famous person, whether they are living or deceased?
And we can be a part of that too.
Yeah. Cook out at my house next week. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Girlfriend. Don't say that. Don't say it. We'll be right at your door.
was saying me.
Oh, you were saying
Mr. P says him. You see that? We will be there.
again,
we will
7
just show
p.m.
up.
every Tuesday.
I'd like to cook for my dad again.
Oh, wow.
What was his favorite
not
meal?
here.
His favorite.
I don't know. He just liked to eat. He has a sweet tooth. Like to eat sweet stuff.
Okay.
So you bake and you cook and all that stuff? Darn it, we got to find our house, Sharon.
He'd really like my chocolate.
So I hope you
bread
got some
pudding.
vegetarian
Your
stuff.
his chocolate bread pudding, you
Chocolate
said?
bread pudding.
Girl, for my birthday's
Oh.
October 20th. But I celebrate early. I celebrate
I'll keep
early.
that in mind.
You keep that in mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful.
And I do
Wonderful.
vegetarian.
Thank you much.
That's what
I
I'm
like
talking about.
vegetarian.
Okay.
See, I like that.
I like eggplant and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Oh, wow.
I like the eggplant myself.
Nice.
Yes. So you're
Oh.
definitely up our alley for sure. All right. So we're getting ready to wrap up. Guests, are there any fun things? Did you? I hear somebody's address. They said they wanted you to come over their house too and cook for them.
Alrighty then. So you heard it here first, right? She's promising. So she's going to cook for all of us.
I hope you know that
Oh,
you
I
are
said
being
that.
recorded.
Okay.
You like to cook. Okay, we like to eat.
We
Y'all
like
like
to
to
eat. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And y'all
All
be in the same place on Tuesdays.
That's it.
every
So
Tuesday.
we'll make it happen. We'll
All right,
come
and
to
we
you.
will remember you. So, do you talk about that? Do you actually do
She
any
wants to,
catering?
yes, go ahead. We have a guest who wants to say.
Yes, I am Herman Smith-Sotsa, and I'm actually a certified PQ coach.
Oh,
Yeah. So yes.
y'all
So
have so much in
mental
common.
fitness.
Yeah.
And so when you spoke about it, so you're speaking about Shazad's book.
Yes.
Yeah. So I went through the certification. I've been doing that for years now. About the saboteurs and the inner critics and all of that. So definitely it is a great tool to use with individuals who are seeking to better understand what's holding them back, and the mental, saboteurs. But really, I always say the voices in your head that are saying differently, and how to bring about your sage.
Yeah.
So So I'm so happy you brought it up. I was like, oh,
Wow, I love
do.
it. See? And see how things align. Because I mean,
exactly.
that's a friend. She's so a friend of the SpeakHarmony podcast. That's her girlfriend that she connected us to. And we connected a while back.
Exactly.
And today we're meeting for the first time.
Right.
So this is how it
That's
works.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
then we're going to
Connection.
have, so we're bringing people in the audience. And don't worry, guys. You're going to be back. You're going to be back. You're going to be back as guests.
And we have
That's what we
another
do.
guest
And we have
hiding
another
in the
guest hiding
back.
corner. Yes, who's been here.
Also been on
Yes.
screen already,
Okay.
So-
once or twice, and
Yes.
she's the one who referred Yvette. So
That's correct.
When we
We're
say
family.
we're
that's
SpeakHarmony
awesome.
family,
Yes. That's what
we
we
do.
are family.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
we do.
Because
We bring people together.
like you, I also published a book, but I speak a lot about PQ in my book and Sage, and but for women and how we can give ourselves grace and forgiveness
Yes.
in order to start healing,
Yes.
to quiet down the voices in our head. Because a lot of times it stems and is rooted from, like you said, external factors, but it's stories that we've told ourselves for years and years that come back and that are really loud and keep us from actually, letting the sage, our inner peaceful, calm
Yes.
self out. So definitely.
And thank you so much for that. Thank
We
you
really
so
love
very
that.
much.
We really love that. Thank you.
Yes,
And
and working
Diane
out is
on
one of the
guest
things.
thing. Yeah.
Yes, so we have another guest. Come on out.
say
and
it,
Diane
say it.
says working out is one thing, but how to continue, especially since I'm older and it's a must.
Yes.
So she's asking, how does she continue working out?
I'm going to reach out to you, Diane, with some chair exercises because you can always work out.
Yes. Yes.
Even in the bed.
Even in the bed.
Even in the bed.
Yep, there are bed exercise, yoga
Yes.
exercises.
Yes.
There are a lot of exercises that you can
So we have.
So we'll talk.
All right.
Thank you so much. So I just had, it's not a shameless plug, it's a good plug.
Yes.
So thank y'all again for allowing me to give this comment. Yvette actually is an awesome coach. So I'm like a live, how can you say, testimony? So I had this thing when I had a health challenge. I actually had cancer twice. And chemo rearranges your brain. So I developed this way of coping that was like it affects your recall. So I used to do public speaking professionally, and it was really embarrassing for me after a while when I'm having a conversation and then the thought is gone. And there's nothing that you could do like to bring it back. So my coping mechanism was to say, my brain is broken. And Yvette and I were having a professional conversation, and I kept saying that. And she helped me to reword that. And but what's so wonderful about it is I didn't know I was being coached. But it got me to a point to where I have the awareness of it now. And I was able to be vulnerable with her. And I was able to really tell her the shame that I felt, about not being able to remember if I fed the dog or, what I was saying 2 minutes ago. So her coaching is awesome. And I just wanted to share that with you.
Beautiful. Make me cry.
Awesome.
All right,
Thank
my
you so
sister.
much.
Thank you.
Wow.
For coming on. Well, folks, you have heard it here. We've had an awesome time.
We have.
on this show. Unfortunately, it's time to go. But we want to thank you, viewers, for your comments and for your suggestions and for your questions. And we ask you that if you haven't already, please subscribe and ask others as well. We want to thank again our guest, Yvette Muhammad, for sharing and caring and being part of this community. We want to thank our sponsor, APAP Media Group. And big up to Mr. P and his son Damien for producing this podcast. So we want to see you all right here next Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And until then, keep speaking harmony.
And we would love you to always remember to like, subscribe, and share. See you next Tuesday.
They talk about health, they talk about care, sharing tips, they got us without a care. Thank you for listening, you're the best. See you next week to keep the best. Together we learn, together we grow. There'll be lesson every hour, we know. See you next week with new stories to tell. More wisdom, more smiles.